voor de persconferentie alsjeblieft. Ik wil onze gasten op de corridor vragen als zij de persconferentie bij willen wonen om even naar binnen te komen. Dan kunnen we de deuren sluiten. En ik wil zo meteen iedereen vragen als de persconferentie is afgelopen, om heel even voor mij naar de linkerzijde van de business lounge te gaan. We hebben zo meteen nog een jeugdwedstrijd. We willen onze overige gasten even aan deze zijde ontvangen. Dus als de persconferentie is afgelopen, geniet even naar de andere zijde te gaan, zodat we de rand kunnen sluiten. Ik geef graag het woord aan Ruud van Buis. Dank u wel.
Good evening everybody at the press conference of today's game. We played today against IceFighters Leipzig. The end result was a 5-1 win for Tilburg Trappers. On my left is coach Sven Gericke, and on my right our coach Borislav Subber. Sven, what is your comments about today's game?
First, congratulations for the win, of course, and at the end, well-deserved win. I think we started very smart, very good. We battled hard in the neutral zone. We were playing a real good hockey game, and we had not a lot of chances, but better chances, I think. Tilburg had more puck possession and more shots, I think, but we had the better chances, and we should have probably scored 1 or 2 more goals there. Beginning of the second period, I knew, like, of course, the other coach would yell a little or talk a little louder in the dressing room because Tilburg didn't play that hard in the first period, so we knew they were gonna come. And I think the first 2-3 minutes you could tell that they were coming. And after that, again, we had 2-on-1 situations, so we did pretty good. And suddenly, I think it was minute 30, 31, something like that, in the middle of the game, players kind of changed. They kind of changed the system, like suddenly starting to chase the puck in the offensive end, and the Ds didn't know what to do anymore, so the defenders backed up, the forwards too much in front, there's a big gap in between, and Tilburg is just too good of a team, so they used that, and we took a lot of penalties because of coming late then, and that was the big problem in the second period. I think the PK was awesome, the guys battled hard and they blocked shots and everything, so altogether, it's okay, 40 minutes, and but still, like in the third period, I was not that happy anymore. Of course, yeah, you get tired, but still, like you have to find a way. It doesn't matter if you're just 13, 14 guys, or if you get hurt with a shot, or so. It doesn't really matter. You have to find a way to still battle. And I think after the third goal, we kind of let down a little, and we have to find a way in the next weeks to play 60 minutes like we did the first 20, and then we will be a hard team in the playoffs to play against, and this is our big goal. Thank you.
Thank you. Like you mentioned, you are only with 13 or 14 players. How does that affect your game plan when starting the game? Because you know you have to work on that for 3 periods with short players. How do you plan that in your game plan?
I stopped planning. It's just we had one game this whole season where we had our full lineup. One game in almost 7 months. So this is just awful. On Friday after the press conference, I said, "Fuck, it's awesome to have 16 players so we can keep up the speed and we can go." And that was Friday, and on Saturday 2 guys were out. So I shouldn't have said nothing probably. No, we stick to our game plan. Like I told them, we have to play the game that we are good at. Like either being really aggressive with everybody and skating hard there, or staying back a little. Like give them the offensive end, but then being real aggressive in the neutral zone. So it doesn't matter what we play. It's still a lot of skating what my players has to do. And yeah, I know they're going to be tired once, but as I said, like if you change the game plan, then the focus changes, and then the players don't know what to do. Like we have to stick what we are good at, and hope that a couple of players going to come back one sooner or later, better sooner, of course, and then we will be ready for the playoffs. And if you're not, like if the players are not coming back, or say injury problem stays, then we have to find a way with 12 guys. Like we beat Duisburg last year with just 14 guys in 4 games, and that's just the way. Like you have to play and you have to do what you're good at. And I think I have a team that is probably not the most physical team. Like I have a couple of midgets about my size, but we're fast and we're gritty and we can bite and fight, as our name says. And I love my team for doing that almost every game, almost 60 minutes. But as I said, almost 60 is against Tilburg not good enough.
Both congratulations on tonight's win. Of course, also congratulations on Friday's win. But first of all, how was your perspective of this game?
Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, the perspective, I thought we didn't start very good. I think the focus wasn't there, was already not there in the room before we started. Try to make it predictable before the game started, make sure we're focused, because they're a hard-working team and we know what they come with. And like Sven mentioned, they step up in the neutral zone, try to separate guys from the puck, and we just did too many careless plays at the start. We talked about turning the puck over. We did that very well in the first, and they got some chances off of that. And yeah, like Sven mentioned, wasn't exactly pleased after the first period, so we had a little talk in the room. It got a little bit better. I think our line with Reno, Nick, and Yona, they generated a lot of energy. And it was one of the bigger turnarounds. We had 4 power plays in the second. All came by because of those 3 guys just working extremely hard, and they were able to do penalties. And our power play sucked, to be honest, in the first 2 periods. So I decided to keep those guys on there, and there was a turnaround in the game. They scored on the power play. It was really, really big, and I hope it puts fire on the ass of our power play guys, because they were not good. Their penalty kill was good, but we turned the puck over way too easy. Hop war sticks. We were looking for bad plays, and it was just not enough there. They were not working hard enough in that power play, and they got to deserve it. So if they're not going to do it, then I'll just use other guys there, because yeah, we got to score on power plays when you get it. Other teams do. So that's what it was. And I thought in the third we took a little bit more control, and they still came out pretty hard at the start of the third, and like Sven mentioned, after the third they kind of folded in, and I thought we had the upper hand towards the end of the game. So we're all happy with the weekend. We got 6 points. I think that's the most important thing, and just look to that one game next week. It's a big 2, so have a good preparation for that, and be ready.
Thank you. Like you mentioned, the line with Reno de Hond, man of the match tonight, played a really big game, a good game. Reno opened score for Tilburg in the second period. How important was that? Not only for the score, of course, but also for the team.
Well, I think it was really important because, like I said, our guys that we expect to do a little more, they're not doing it until that point. And then they see those guys, and they're not just been good this game, they've been good the last couple of weekends. And they just have a lot of energy, and they do the things we talk about, and they execute those things, and they play together, and they don't whine, they just work. And they were huge in Herne on Friday. They had 2 big goals there. So a big goal tonight. So that's hopefully everybody follows that energy they bring.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. There are 4 more games to go in this Meisterrunde before the playoffs starts. What is your goal? Of course, winning, but do you now have a minimum goal you want to achieve before going into the playoffs?
Always said before the season, our goal will be to play the playoffs, and if we have the chance to catch Halle, our favorite, of course we would do. They're gonna play us at home again, and we won't make it easy for them. If we have to go to the pre-playoffs, well, we do that, and gonna win there, and then we're gonna play playoffs, and this is what we're trying to get ready the next 4 games for.
Thank you. Friday, Bo, is the game against Wedemark Scorpions. How do you look at those games? Is there a difference between Sunday games afternoon or on a Friday evening?
Well, Friday there's usually no sunlight coming in through the windows when we start the game. So no, the atmosphere is always great here. I think Friday we get even a little bit more fans than on Sunday. Sunday it's an early afternoon game for some time, but the fans been great. The atmosphere has been good. Friday we got Betamark coming in. They're a very tricky team, and you know, last time we lost in Betamark, they made some changes to their roster. They, you know, some quality players, and you know, they'll be tough to beat again, but I'm sure we'll be ready. You know, same with Leipzig. You know, it's a team in the 7th and 8th place. They're not easy to get in the playoffs, but you know, if you want to, you know, play well and go a long way, you got to beat everybody. So there's no picking an opponent. You just gotta, you know, make sure you're ready when the playoffs starts.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, and have a great trip back. Good luck for the next games, and hope to see each other in the playoffs. Well, thank you very much, and see you on Friday.